There are many different class reports available to a teacher on English Central. Two things to consider when looking at a report. First of all, make sure that you have the correct start date and end date for the report you want. Also, look at our filter system. You can select to look at a report for only the class videos that you've assigned, or all the class videos you've assigned plus any other videos students have studied on English Central. Once you have that correctly set, then look at the report you wish. Watch Videos report tells how many videos the students have watched during that time. You can actually even view the videos they've watched. You can tell if they met your goals or they haven't met your goals. The bar will be gray. Learned Words looks at the words the students learned, how many words they've learned, and whether they've met the goal. You can also look at the individual words they've learned and see what they've done with those words, and actually maybe plan those in lessons. Speak Points is our most useful and popular report. It sets and tells how many speak points the student has accumulated. The better a student speaks, the quicker they accumulate points. You can also listen in and listen to those recordings of a student. Very handy feature. We tell you how many videos the students have spoken. We tell you how many lines they've recorded. Our pronunciation report tells you any problems the students have with particular phonemes and sounds of English. Red indicates weak, yellow, average, and green, strong. This will help you decide whether you should tailor your lessons for some specific pronunciation problem on the part of the student. Course completion is for any courses you've selected for the students to take on English Central. If you have multiple courses, you can use the drop-down. We provide you with information about how many units they've completed and how much they've completed within each unit. Overall grade reflects how well they've met the goals that you've set for them each week or each month. Watch, learn, and speak represent 33.3% of the grade. So if they've met the watch and speak, but not the learn, they would get 66.6% for any goal period. And we accumulate that data. It's a very handy report for giving grades to students. And we look at the number and tell you about the number of visits. So many reports here on English Central, and of course you can print and export those reports. There are many ways for teachers to get help other than our video tutorials when using English Central. One way to help yourself is to choose the Get Help button. This takes you to our Frequently Asked Questions area, and you can select Teacher Tools, and you'll have a whole page of helpful tips on using English Central. This will also be translated into our language interfaces on English Central. Another way to get help when using English Central is simply to look at our teacher's blog. There are many answers to many questions on the blog, and one of the best places to start is our resources area. Click Resources, and underneath you can get our web version of our teacher's guide, a PDF download, and additional other downloads about using English Central and enhancing your experience teaching with English Central. Lastly, you can contact us. In the footer of every page, we have a handy Contact Us form. Select that, select your subject, and write us a little message, and we'll get right back to you. You can also contact us at teachers@englishcentral.com by email, and we'll reply as quick as possible. We have many options for teachers to get help when using English Central. The first and main option is to try our frequently asked questions through the Get Help menu. We also translate this in other languages that we have for our user interface. Click the Get Help button and it will take you to a full directory explaining all the different parts of English Central. Select from the side menu the topics you are interested in, but it will automatically put you in the teacher tools. Another way to get help on English Central is to look at our teacher's blog. In particular, I recommend going to our resources area, and we have all sorts of downloads available, including our web version teacher's guide that you can download as a PDF or online. Also, other helpful things and downloads for teachers. So please take a look at that. The third and last way for you to get help is to contact us directly. If you're a premium user, use premium@englishcentral.com. If you're a teacher, and you can use teachers@englishcentral.com. You can also use the Contact Us in the footer of every page. Click Contact Us, select your subject, and write us a little note, and we'll get back to you ASAP. We're here to help you. Printing and exporting your class reports on English Central is very easy. Simply select the course you'd like to look at reports from. Select the start date and end date for the reports. Sort by activity or by class name. And you have two options. Either print the report by selecting print, or you can export the report as an Excel file where you can manipulate the data for that class report. You'll get all the different reports in the Excel file. Watched videos, learned words, speak points, spoken videos, etc. Just open up the class report and you can manipulate and sort that data for all your students.